What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Sim, and today we're going to be taking a look at the TID Radio H3 Plus. Now, you might have seen the video I did last time on the H3 that we have right here, but this is a new one. This is one that has, quite a bit more features. You've probably seen a ton of videos. This thing has been shown off. A bunch of the ham radio channels have tested it, so I'm not going to go deep into those features, but I am going to go deep into the firmware that TID Radio has just released for this. The firmware is the version 1.0.41 update. All right, if you want to know if you have the appropriate radio, you're going to have to look at the side. Instantly, you'll know on the side, right? This one says H3 Plus. Immediately. If you're looking online and you want to buy one and it only shows the front, look for this ridge. This ridge is gone on the new radio. It's not there. And the screen has a little bit more. You probably can't even notice this from pictures, but there's more of a ridge here. Whereas this one's just flush with the case. But yeah, you want to look at this ridge here that's totally gone. I don't even know if you guys can notice it on camera, but it's just flat here. And again, the side will give it away instantly. Now, with this new firmware, we do get a bunch of really cool updates. We get a optimized menu display. I have a clip of the original menu I'll show here just so you guys can understand what I'm talking about. You're getting optimized transmit ranges from 240 to 400. I don't really know what that means. I think that just means maybe they optimized the transmit power, maybe they added frequencies. I'm not entirely sure on that one, but we'll see once we update. They've added a spectrum analyzer to this radio. We've had spectrum analyzer functions on inexpensive radios, but I think it was only due to custom firmwares. I don't know if they come pre-installed now, but TID has included a spectrum analyzer function on this radio, and I'm excited to see it. I think it might be the first time they've done that. I'm not sure. I've only used their inexpensive radios. I haven't really got any, higher tier radios, but I'm really excited for that feature. There's a bunch of settings that you can do and things that you can mess with once you get to that spectrum analyzer that we'll check out in this video. They also added a couple languages like Russian, Turkish, German, and Spanish if you guys need that. They added font color customization in the menu for radio settings. That's going to be option 42. They've added display mode switching on the menu. Radio settings, that's going to be 15. I don't really know what that means, but we will check them out in a bit here. Now, let's get started with this upgrade. All right, guys, so you're going to want to grab your radio, plug in a USB. I'm using this one right here. You plug it in. You want to hold the PTT and the number 3. You're going to get a screen that says connect to USB, and it turns the screen off for a second. And then we're going to go to our computer and load up the utility. All right, guys. So once you open the file that you download from the link, it's a zip file. It's going to have instructions here that are written. Basically what we're doing here, you're going to have an app and you're going to have a firmware file, right? We're going to open this up. Once you have the folder open that you downloaded from the link provided, you're going to have a instruction doc, you're going to have an update app, and then you're going to have the firmware file itself. Once you open the app with the radio connected, we're going to click on open, and we're going to look for that firmware file. There it is. Okay. I'm just going to reset the radio after we're done, just to prevent any issues. Your mileage may vary. I don't have anything permanently saved onto this that I don't mind getting erased. I'm just going to do it. Device status says online. We're in the green. We're good to go. You're going to go ahead and press update. Awesome. And just like that, the radio just restarted. We are good to go. It is disconnected from the radio. So now we can close that out. And we are done with using a Windows computer for today. Now we have a slightly different interface. All right, now we can see our interface is a bit different. Let's check out those menus, see if they're any different. Slightly different, less color, but I do see some new categories. Just to make sure, we're going to look at our radio info. We are on 1041. All right, awesome. All right, and now in order to bring up the spectrum analyzer, I believe it's you hold 7. Oh, that's freaking sweet. That's cool. That is really cool. So for the spectrum analyzer, it seems like pressing the PTT tunes to where your cursor is on the. So it looks like you can use the arrows to move up and down the frequency here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's see. All right, so it looks like the arrow keys can go up and down on the spectrum, and then you use the PTT to listen. Oh, that changes the RSSI. Okay. All right. You can press the 8 to go down. So this is good if you guys really need to fine tune your frequency of what you're listening to. You know, you need to find it. That's pretty much it. I don't think you can even transmit when you're using that. You can't really transmit when you're using that. Okay. We do have spectrum analyzer settings. So if we go back and repress menu while we're there, you can change your modulation, step frequency, threshold, cursor, bandwidth. All right, that's cool. All right, I'm probably gonna need more time to mess around with this firmware, but as you guys can see, we do have the spectrum analyzer there, and that's pretty awesome, honestly. And TID has committed to releasing 2 updates a month for this radio, which, you know, that's more than you get from any of these radio companies. That's amazing. So shout out to them for that. Thanks you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. We will probably be doing some radio stuff or mini gadget stuff here on the channel soon. I have been very busy, but I will find time to make some more videos for you guys. If you have any ideas, anything you want to see, please let me know in the comments. I always like seeing ideas and, you know, hey, how can we do this? How can we do that? Have you done this? I love that, and I will try to answer everybody's questions in the comments below. Thanks, you guys, and I will see you later.